All right, hello Gemini. We are going to do a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to start with Gemini Feminine, and in the description box below, the timestamp for Gemini Masculine will be listed. So let's go ahead and get started. Gemini Feminine, what is going on with Gemini Feminine's energy? I actually want to start with a Divine Feminine card with the Divine Feminine deck here. So for Gemini Feminine, what is going on? What's Gemini Feminine's current energy? What is your current energy? Music. You may receive a lot of messages for some of you, like through music. For those of you, especially who are really in tuned into your really in tune with your intuition. I feel like answers, we have confused, detached, and music. I feel like if you're confused about something, it's something that you're looking for answers for. Pay attention to your intuition and focus on music. Like if you wake up in the morning singing songs or certain dreams and there's music in there, I feel like you receive, it says messages received through music and lyrics. We also have detached, not needing things to work out a certain way, stopping to smell the roses and going with the flow. So I do feel like for some of you, allow music to take you away from needing to control a situation, needing to have I have to have the answers to whatever is going on. Let things kind of go, and I feel like relax. Listen to some relaxing music. Don't stress yourself out over things that you feel like you don't have control of. Let's see who is coming towards Gemini Feminine romantically. Who is coming towards Gemini Feminine romantically? Who is coming towards Gemini Feminine romantically, please? The Four of Cups. So, possibly someone who's missing this opportunity. They may be very bored in life. They may just be bored with the relationship. They may be missing this opportunity because they don't see the value and the connection between the two of you. Why are they the four? How do they actually feel? Well, why the Four of Cups? Why is this person's energy in the Four of Cups? Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles. There could be somebody else in the picture here with the Three of Pentacles, perhaps like a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Here with this Page of Wands, this could be also a person who's just in. They could be younger than you, or even if they're not that young, it's just that they're in an energy of kind of a younger, immature energy. They could be dealing with possibly a younger fire sign, but I see it more so as this person possibly just wanting to more so have a good time and not really, they don't have like the focus to really sit in and work on a relationship, or a desire to work on a relationship and build anything of any value here with the Three of Pentacles reverse. How do the signs feel about Gemini Feminine, starting with Aries? How does Aries feel about Gemini Feminine? How does Aries feel about Gemini Feminine, please? Dating, it says, I'm back into the dating scene and making the effort to move on. How does Taurus feel about Gemini Feminine? We have not the right time. You may not have met a Taurus yet. How does Gemini, if you're dealing with another Gemini, how does that Gemini feel about Gemini Feminine watching this video? How does Gemini feel about Gemini Feminine? Right, that didn't really flip over. Let's try this again. How does Gemini feel about Gemini Feminine, please? We have clueless. It says, honestly, I don't even know what I did. Maybe you'll tell me. I feel like this individual is just clueless about the connection, clueless about the two of you. Maybe they don't even know what's going on. Some of you may be dealing with someone that doesn't even know that how you feel about them, or that you like them, or they don't really see what they did wrong. If there's some type of argument or something like that between the two of you, they just don't really get it. And then you're coming in confused here as Gemini Feminine, and we have this Gemini Clueless. So you two are missing each other. There's some type of misunderstanding with a Gemini. Like you two are just, I don't know why this is making me laugh. Because it's almost like she's looking at this guy like, I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? Why don't you get it? It's not that hard to understand. And he's like, I don't get it. I don't know, but there's some type of possibly miscommunication there. How does Cancer feel about Gemini? One last chance. So possibly a Cancer does want another chance with you here. We can see that here as well with this energy. If you're dealing with a Cancer, especially with the Four of Cups here, possibly wanting another chance to make things work, but you could be dealing with someone who's immature and they may just end up doing it ends up just doing the same thing happening again, because possibly this person is just not, this is not an energy that looks like they really want to build. They just want to satisfy their boredom. Hate to say that, but that's kind of where they are in life, and it's not you, it's them. How does Leo feel about Gemini feminine? How does Leo feel about Gemini feminine, please? We have apology. I'm sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? So Leo may want to apologize here with this Page of Wands. Um, how does Virgo feel about Gemini feminine? How does Virgo feel about Gemini feminine? Practice forgiveness. So for some of you, there is somebody who possibly wants to forgive, or they want forgiveness from you, or they're not forgiving towards whatever, towards you. They either want forgiveness for some of you, or this person does not forgive you. And so if you're coming in apologizing, they may shut that down. How does Libra feel about Gemini feminine? How does Libra feel about Gemini feminine, please? Self pleasure. It says, I pleasure myself to your pictures I've secretly saved on my phone. How does Scorpio feel about Gemini? Hard to read. Gemini Scorpio energy, there's a lot of misunderstandings. It says, you confuse me, you give me mixed signals. You may come across as kind of detached and not really they may see you as, especially being a Gemini that can have kind of that multiple personality thing going on, where you may not notice it in yourself that you can come across a bit detached. And Scorpio does not like detachment at all. And unless they're done, then there's detachment. But when they're in a relationship with you, you are in a relation that is a relationship, and there is no such thing as detachment or separation or space. How does Sagittarius feel about Gemini feminine? How does Sagittarius feel about Gemini feminine? We have divine union. You left every part of me untouched. I realize now who you are. How does Capricorn feel about Gemini feminine? Overthinking. It says, I'm driving myself crazy. Thoughts of you keep consuming me. How does Aquarius feel? All in my head. Your love has captured me. Everywhere I look, I see your face. In a Pisces, we have denial. It's much easier to deny my feelings for you. So what is the overall energy between Gemini feminine and this connect and this person? What is the energy of the connection here? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, I don't feel like you guys are talking. And if you guys are, there's like a detachment really on both of your sides when it comes to this connection. You may not be understanding this person's detachment. There is a lack of where you two, but there needs to be discussion about what you two want to do, where you want to go, what you want in the connection, unless there's not enough, there's just not enough chemistry for you guys to care, to work, to talk about that, or to work it out. We also have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of life together. So I'm almost getting like that energy of like the honeymoon is over. So this could have been like a hot, steamy connection. It could have been kind of one night standish. It could have been like friendship-ish. There wasn't anything really of any substance to the connection there. So there's not a lot to build on, and that fun time is kind of over. And so now I'm also getting from this energy like a person who's now they're bored again, dissatisfied, don't really want anything serious, but it's like, once you're really excited and you're going out to a party for that night, and then the next day you're hungover and drunk and you're depressed because now what do you do? Like, what party, where's the next party at? I'm getting that a lot from this energy here. What is going on in this connection between So that's kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of, you guys are kind of disconnecting, or you're already disconnected. Wasn't a very strong connection. It was more frivolous, enjoying the moment. So now it's about you just kind of moving on, having the strength, learning the lessons from whatever this was. I don't see you too upset over this loss. Maybe you were at one point, but I see you detaching, or you're already detached. May even be seeing this person a little bit differently. What additional messages do we have for Gemini feminine? Additional messages. Get out of bed. Using sleep as an escape from reality is only a temporary fix. You're a fighter. Look at everything you've overcome. Don't give up now. Some of you may just be in a mode right now where you're kind of detached from the world. You may be staying home a lot, or just feeling home, like you want to be in the home. It is Cancer season, so maybe you're just feeling like you want to be home. You're kind of maybe feeling a little bit in your emotions and feelings that are a little bit turbulent. I don't see anything too crazy. I just see kind of a little bit of detachment, staying home. It's telling you to get out. We do have a Leo season coming up. What, in like a week or so? Yeah, in about a week. We'll have Leo season coming out with the sun. So you'll be getting your strength back, your empowerment back. You'll be ready to get out there. I kind of feel like you're going to be getting out of this funk is what I'm feeling like. You'll be getting out of this funk pretty soon once Leo starts to hit, and that energy of getting out there and doing what it is that you do. Messages for for Gemini feminine. Additional messages for Gemini feminine. All right, two of air. Still, it's kind of the same energy to me about just kind of not making a decision. Like right now, maybe not making a decision and being in a funk and feeling like there's some type of indecision, being unable or willing to make a decision, stalemate task, pretending there's no problem. So as far as this relationship, I do feel like it's some type of a stalemate and there's retreat here. And I feel like maybe you're in a funk about it. I feel like for some of you, you're in a funk anyways, but you're detaching and you'll be back on your feet again, I feel. So go ahead and think of a question, Gemini feminine, and we'll pull an answer card for you. What is the answer to Gemini feminine's question? What is the answer to Gemini feminine's question? We have wait. All right, so that is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to pause the video and do Gemini masculine. I hope that you have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye. All right, Gemini masculine. What is going on with Gemini masculine? What is Gemini masculine's overall energy at this time? Current energy for Gemini masculine. Current energy, Gemini masculine. All right, so we have self-worth and expectations, and soulmate. So a lot of you possibly are looking for a soulmate, looking for someone that you mesh with, that your lives that you like, you want that feeling of someone with someone that you just get each other, you read each, or you're in a connection with that. There's someone that you may feel that way towards, or that's what you're looking for, that you two just get each other. Best friend type of energy. But then we have self worth and expectations. So either you or someone that you're dealing with, and I'm getting this as coming in as your energy, but take it as it resonates. I'm getting like, what are your expectations? What does that look like to you, as far as the person, your soulmate? What is your soulmate? And I don't mean like look like physically. For some of you, it could be, okay, what is it that I'm really attracted to? But more so, what is it what do I expect? Do I have really high expectations? Does this person have to check every single box? Do I feel good enough? What is my self-worth? Am I dealing with some self-esteem issues? So let's see what this reading is going to reveal to us about Gemini and what's going on. So who is coming towards Gemini masculine, please, romantically? Who is coming towards Gemini masculine? Okay, so a Queen of Swords, so possibly another Gemini here or a Virgo. Could also be like an Aries type of an energy. So the Queen of Swords and the Magician reverse. With the Magician in reverse, this person may be someone who's a bit tricky or not honest. There may be a lack of manifestation between the two of you. They may just be another air sign, or there's a lack of conversation, a lack of talking. If there is talking, it's like someone's not completely and totally honest about something, not using their powers for the betterment of this connection, or there's just a disconnect. Possibly you haven't manifested that person yet into your life, and there's just a lot of silence. You could be dealing with someone who makes you feel like belittled. Someone who is very belittling in a way is what I'm getting as well. Could mess with your self-worth, or it could be someone who you perceive the connection to be belittling in some kind of a way. Let's see how the signs feel about Gemini masculine. How does Aries feel about Gemini masculine? We have take it slow, so they want to take things slowly. How does Taurus feel about Gemini masculine? Focus on yourself. So they may be focusing on themselves, or the message for you is to focus on yourself. How, if you're dealing with another Gemini, how do they feel about Gemini masculine? It says, Verge, I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. So that could be this as well. Someone who has not been telling you the truth about something, or how they feel about a situation or something, or you, or whatever is happening in their life. They're not manifesting towards you, but I feel like, and this is air signs, I feel like they're possibly going to be reaching out to contact you. How does Cancer feel about Gemini feminine? Fighting it. The harder I try to resist you, the weaker I become. If you're dealing with a Leo, how does Leo feel about Gemini masculine? How does Leo feel about Gemini masculine? We have missing you. I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. How does Virgo feel about Gemini masculine? How does Virgo feel about Gemini masculine? Forever changed. It says, you changed my life without even trying. The old me is dead and gone. I feel like someone, whether you are with a Virgo or not, I feel like this person has definitely gotten some type of enlightenment. Like they've gone within and possibly seen, like, this relationship taught them something about themselves. Libra. How does Libra feel about Gemini masculine? Shut down. It says, I'm swearing off dating. I have no desire to be with anyone. And then with Scorpio, we have practice forgiveness. So they may want forgiveness, or they may need to practice forgiving you about something. How does Sagittarius feel about Gemini masculine? How does Sagittarius feel about Gemini masculine, please? can't be trusted. So they may feel like they can't trust you, or this is not a trustworthy person. With the Magician in reverse, to me, a lot of the times Magician reverse, it's that snake oil salesman. It's that fast talker that can sell. They just can be very tricky. So you do have to kind of watch. Manipulative. You could be dealing with someone who's a little bit manipulative as well. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, how does Capricorn feel about Sagittarius? Self-pleasure. It says, I pleasure myself to your pictures I've secretly saved on my phone. So they could be lusting after you. How does Aquarius feel about Gemini masculine? And we have late nights. It says, thoughts of you keep me up at night. Even if I fall asleep, I dream of you. And how does Pisces feel about Gemini masculine? How does Pisces feel? That's too much. How does Pisces feel about Gemini masculine? Denial. We got this for Gemini feminine as well in the Pisces position. It says, it's much easier to deny my feelings for you. What is the overall connection? What is the energy between this Gemini masculine and this person? What is the energy between these two? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for some of you, this could be the one, but there's something here. You deserve love. There's something here that has to do with self-worth and self-esteem and confidence. You are lovable, either on your behalf, this person's part, or maybe the both of you. And so it's like I feel like the energy is like this could be the person, like this could work out if you guys both wanted to work it out. If the two of you wanted to come together and talk maturely, express your feelings, work on the situation, it looks like it's possible because there's a soulmate connection here. I feel like it's felt on both, for both of you, or at least you feel that. If this person's not feeling that, it could be because when people have a lack of self-worth and there's low self-esteem and there's a lack of confidence, it's a fear, and we act out our fears, and it can be in really damaging ways. So it could be like acting out of anger, acting really angry, or acting shut down, not, just a fear of being abandoned, a fear of anything because of a lack of self-worth and not feeling like you deserve the love. This could stem from childhood. It could, whatever the other relationships may have put you in this energy. This could be them as well. Like there's something here where there's a connection that you feel towards someone, but it's not coming together with the Magician in reverse because of fear. Because of fear. Excuse me. So there's almost like a distance between the two of you. Putting up walls. Can you tell me about this self-worth and expectation, please? Receive. Be open to receive love. Don't allow fear to ruin the possibility of having a relationship. Because you're not free. If you think that that's being free because you're afraid of falling in love, you're afraid of being hurt, you're afraid of abandonment, so you rather be free. You're not free because that fear is keeping you bondage. You're looking and craving for love and not open enough to receive it because of fear, which is holding you bondage. You may end up with someone, or maybe this could be the one, and then something horrible happens. It's possible. But that's only going to make you stronger. That's only going to, like that saying everyone says, it's better to have loved than have never loved at all. All of that. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like reaching out, like reach out. If you've already reached out to this person and they were like, no thanks, then you have your answer. Maybe you need to open up and be free to to explore and meet other people. But if you were to reach out to this person, how would this person respond to Gemini masculine? What would be their response? What action would this person take? I feel like they'd have a conversation. They'd have a conversation. I feel like there'd be a clearing up of some type of miscommunication or something like that. I feel like there'd be a clearing up of this person is coming across as like they may have a lot of air in them as the Queen of Swords. Again, like I said, Gemini, I see Virgo as well, or Aquarius, Libra, but it could be anybody. They could just have a lot of air in them because they're coming across as airy. But this is like a very logical energy here. This is a very logical feminine energy, but it's also that energy of let's talk. Air signs, they like communication is key. Communication is key. It's like having a bond with someone because you match each other mentally. There's that engagement. Let's clearly discuss what it is that we both want and can we make this happen. But I feel like there's a connection here too for a lot of you that's on like a mental level, which a lot of air signs need, especially Gemini. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the reverse Six of Cups. I do feel like this person, I feel like there would be a positive new start here. Like it's possible here with the Ace. There's something practical and logical that can be. I don't see a passion, like a lot of fire here, but I do see like a connection, like because you guys maybe both be Earth and air. So the passion really is in the mental connection and the engagement, the conversation, the flow of conversation here between the two of you. It's possible to reunite. It's possible. It is reversed. But I've seen it come out reverse and it was I've seen it, the Four of Wands before reverse, and it was a reunion between those two people. Six of Cups. I don't feel like this is usually when I see Six of Cups upright, to me that's like I see you as a friend. I feel like I feel like you guys, there's a regret here that something did not kick off, or that you two did not, this Ace of Pentacles did not grow into the Ten of Pentacles. There's some type of regret that there's a separation, and I do feel like there's a possibility to talk and have a practical new start and beginning. Um, let's see. Let's get some cards of advice, but I also feel like you might be the one, Gemini masculine, to kind of need to reach out, to open up and reach out if you really feel like this is someone that you think could be the one for you. Or at least you'd like to give it a try. Is it worth it? Knight of Wands, taking action, energy, passion, inspired action, adventure, impulsiveness. I feel like this is saying take action, go towards what you want. Don't let self-worth, and everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves love. Even the worst people that we would consider to be the worst people, what they need is love. Um, Advice or additional messages for 10 of Water. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Yeah, I feel like this is saying go after what you want, take action, open up, go towards love. Maybe it doesn't work out, maybe it does. Maybe it works out for 10 years, maybe it works out for 30 years. I feel like it will do nothing but bring you growth. So let's go ahead and do a Answer card for Gemini masculine. What is the answer to Gemini masculine's question, please? What is the answer to Gemini masculine's question? What is the answer to Gemini masculine's question? We have reconsider. All right. So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you are staying safe. Stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.